A Sunday evening game between FC Kansas City at 9-4-3 and Sky Blue FC 3-6-7 on the year. Let's take a look at the starting lineup first for Sky Blue. Same lineup we would have seen Wednesday if it hadn't been for a lightning out. But with that in mind, it's a little bit different than what we saw on the West Coast. And for FC Kansas City, they are loaded with talent. When you look at their lineup, goalkeeper of the year, rookie of the year, player of the year, defender of the year, all in the same starting 11. But right now, perfect conditions, a big difference from what we saw last week. And we are underway here in New Jersey as FC Kansas City looks to defend second place in the league against seventh place Sky Blue FC. Center turning on the ball is Holiday. The middle of the field, and here's Amy Rodriguez. A lot of bodies around her, sends it out wide. Robinson goes to work on Kedu, the cross, headed across, nobody's able to get to it. Now it's on the line, and it's in the back of the net. Kansas City, in the second minute of the game, takes a 1-0 lead.
Right there's the feed all the way across, and nobody was able to clear it out as it went all the way across that back line, and I think Timrak was the player to get her last touch on it for the goal.
For Timrak, her fourth goal of the season, and Kansas City jumps on the board in the opening minute and a half. A light back pass. Chip to the middle of the field, turning with some room, Rodriguez, and it's a low shot that's easily handled by Brittany Cameron, her first save of the game in the 6th minute. In-swinging ball on the goal line, punched out, another corner.
For 11 saves and being the first goalkeeper to shut out Seattle.
Sent again over the goal line, it's in the goal from an impossible angle. And Holiday just had the goal of the season in the 9th minute.
And here's the replay here, as you're gonna see that in-swinger bender. Beautiful shot by Holiday, and waiting here on the replay now to get another look at this beautiful goal.
The keeper, here's Monica Ocampo bringing it down to herself. Sends it back, here's a ball into the middle, and it's taken by Barnhart. And Kansas City, after taking their time, begin to advance it. Play it through, Hagan chests it, sends it by Cameron, and puts it in. 20th minute, 3-0 Kansas City.
Another prime example there of Kansas City being patient, working the ball around, and then coming quickly into the midfield. Beautiful ball to Hagan. Hagan being a ball being fed across and missed clear, and having that wide Sinclair coming streaking in and playing it there.
Long distance try towards the net, and it's wide right.
Get her debut today and hopefully provide a spark for Sky Blue FC's offense.
Here could be a spark. O'Hara fires right at Barnhart.
The assistant coach Taco would like to say, keep it.
Through for Holiday one time off the post. Taken by Hagan, the header is in. A brace for Hagan in the 42nd minute. 4-0 Kansas City. Ball through. Here's Holiday, lines it up, chips. And it's knocked down by Cameron. And that's the half. An avalanche of goals. They score in the 2nd minute, the 9th minute, the 20th minute, and again in the 42nd. And Sky Blue goes back to the locker room with their biggest deficit of the season. A couple of moves being made by Sky Blue here, so we'll see how things continue to progress. Brittany Cameron stays in the game in goal to our left, vertically between the posts. High ball, Nadeem rises, kick towards the net, headed off the line, still loose. And O'Hara can't get there as she was at the top of the 6. It was forced away from her. Holiday gets it through, and this is onside. Here's Hagan looking for the hat trick. Fires over the bar. Given who they play, including Washington twice, this KC team again, they are going to play a big role in the playoff race. Here's a kick to the left side, and diving out and making the save is Cameron, as Hagan looking for her 3rd goal. See how she tries to add on to what's been an impressive performance, although it comes without points. Here's Schmidt from long distance. It's poked over. The best save by far for Barnhart tonight. That was earmarked for the upper 90.
Barnhart has not had to do much all game, but when she is called upon, she is able to make the save. As we see a replay now, Sophie Schmidt takes the touch, looks up, and just gonna rip it, going upper 90, but Barnhart outstretching and punching it over the net for a corner kick.
Gorey back again, and Nadim, a big push from behind, and that may be a card. And in her debut, she's issued a caution. First touch lets her down, but gets it back and goes to work on Phillips. Here's Nick. She strikes it, and a couple steps back toward the goal line to catch the scorcher is Barnhart. Buzzkowski to the outside. Here's Bogus again. To the middle. Rodriguez one time. Scores! 5-0 Kansas City in stoppage time. This is a team that's 3-4-0 on the road this year. And those losses came early. We talked with the head coach. He said this would be a test. And he was right. And they aced it. The final score in Piscataway, FC Kansas City 5, Sky Blue FC 0.